Listen carefully. Stop for a moment. Before you decide anything, watch this. This story didn't start today. Something here doesn't add up. What looks like a harmless moment, what feels like a sweet interaction, quietly turned into one of the most controversial Jungkook moments fans have seen in years. And once you really look at it, you realize why people are furious. MENIT 1-2. MOMEN Yang TRLHAT, normal. It began with a short video. No stay. No banners. No official staff setup. Just Jungkook. Standing close to fans. Smiling. Signing. Listening. To some, it looked innocent. A superstar, casually giving fans a memory they'd never forget. An unplanned human moment. The kind people say they miss in idols today. But this wasn't just a fan interaction. This looked like a fansign. And fansigns are never just moments. MENIT 2-3. KNAPA MOMENINI LANGSUNG MELDK. Focus on this part. Look at this closely. Here, what most people overlooked. This wasn't a coincidence. In K-pop, every interaction has boundaries. Clear ones. Strict ones. Fansigns are controlled environments. Limited access. Security present. Rules enforced. What happened here had none of that. No visible distance. No clear structure. No protection buffer. And suddenly, a line was crossed. MENIT 3-4. KMRHAN Yang BUKAN TNPA ALASAN. At first, reactions were mixed. Some fans said it was beautiful. Others said it felt nostalgic. But then, concern turned into anger. Because this wasn't about jealousy. It wasn't about gatekeeping Jungkook. It was about safety. Fans noticed how close people were. How unpredictable the crowd looked. How fast things could have gone wrong. One wrong move. One person pushing forward. And the outcome could have been very different. MENIT 4-5. KNAPA J1JKOK SELLU JADI Target EMOSI BESAR. Jungkook is not just an idol. He represents something bigger. To fans, he's comfort. To the industry, he's value. To the public, he's a symbol. And symbols attract pressure. When Jungkook does something spontaneous, people project meaning onto it. They ask questions he never answered. They build narratives he never intended. Was he too accessible? Was this reckless? Was it irresponsible? Suddenly, a smile became a debate. MENIT 5-6. GARISTIPIS ANTRA KHNGEN DAN BAHAYA. There's a romantic idea fans love. That idols should feel close. That distance ruins authenticity. But closeness has consequences. Idols don't live normal lives. Their presence changes the energy of a room instantly. What feels calm on camera can be chaos just outside the frame. This moment proved how fragile that balance is. 1 second of warmth can trigger weeks of backlash. MENIT 6-7. INDUSTRI Yang TIDAK PRNAH BNRBNAR MEMAFKAN. The K-pop industry remembers everything. Every misstep. Every controversy. Even when nothing technically breaks a rule. Expectations still exist. Fans expect protection. Companies expect control. The public expects perfection. Jungkook stood in the middle of all of it. Silent. Smiling. Unaware of the storm forming. MENIT 7-8. KNAPA Video INIT URASA SALAH BAGI BANYAK Orang. Here's the uncomfortable truth. People weren't angry because Jungkook was kind. They were angry because kindness looked unmanaged. No visible boundaries. No structure. No authority presence. It triggered fear more than joy. Fear that idols are being pushed too far. Fear that companies are losing control. Fear that fans themselves can't be trusted anymore. MENIT 89. PRDBTN Yang MEMCH fandom. Online, the fandom split. One side defended Jungkook fiercely. They said he's an adult. He knows what he's doing. He wanted to show appreciation. The other side disagreed. They said love shouldn't cost safety. That idols shouldn't carry this responsibility alone. That boundaries exist for a reason. And neither side was completely wrong. MENIT 910. DIAM J1JKOK, Yang JWSTRU MEMPRKRUH. Jungkook didn't explain. No statement. No clarification. Just silence. And silence, in moments like this, becomes fuel. People filled the gaps themselves. Some imagined pressure. Some imagined rebellion. Some imagined negligence. The truth stayed hidden. MENIT 1011. KNAPA KMRHAN INI TRASA LEBIH DALAM. This wasn't just about one video. It was about years of tension. Fans feeling unheard. Idols being overworked. Boundaries constantly tested. This moment became a symbol. Not because it was the worst, but because it was familiar. MENIT 1112. APA Yang SCBNRNYA DIPRTRUHKAN. What's really at stake here is Jungkook's image. It's the future of idol-fan interaction. Can spontaneity survive fame? Can warmth exist without danger? Can idols be human without risk? This video forced everyone to confront those questions. MENIT 1213. J1JKOK SCBAJI CRMIN INDUSTRI. Jungkook didn't create this system. He lives inside it. Every smile is monitored. Every step analyzed. Every decision magnified. This moment wasn't rebellion. It wasn't carelessness. It was a crack in a polished surface. MENIT 1314. KNAPA video INI ACON SCLALUDIINGT. Not because it was shocking, but because it felt real. Too real for an industry built on control. It reminded people that idols aren't machines. They're people navigating impossible expectations. And sometimes, even good intentions cause chaos. MENIT 1415. PNUTUP Yang TIDAK, MEMBRI, JAWABAN MUDAH. So was this moment wrong? Or was it honest? Was it dangerous? Or was it misunderstood? There's no simple answer. Only one truth remains clear. What looked like a small gesture exposed a much bigger problem. What happened after the outrage was quieter, but more telling. Interactions became colder. Distance returned. Rules tightened again. Not because fans demanded it, but because fear did. Fear of another moment going viral. Fear of misinterpretation. Fear of losing control. And in that silence, something subtle was lost. The ease. The warmth. The feeling that idols and fans still shared the same emotional space. MENIT 1718. HARGA Dari SCBUH MOMEN SINGKT. One short interaction reshaped behavior for months. That's the weight Jungkook carries. Every decision echoes far beyond the moment itself. Every spontaneous action becomes a case study. Not because he asked for it, but because his presence is powerful. This is the price of being loved. By millions at once. MENIT 1819. KSMPULAN Yang TIDAK NYMAN. This wasn't a scandal. It was a warning. A reminder that closeness, in this world, comes with invisible risks. That fans and idols are trapped between affection and safety. And that even the most genuine moments can trigger unintended consequences. MENIT 1920. KLMATTRKHIR. The video will fade from timelines. The outrage will move on. But the question it raised will remain. How close is too close? When the world is always watching. And how many moments like this will be lost before anyone finds the balance?